If nothing else, you can put this on your mantle and tell all your friends how you're the biggest Jelly Roll fan ever.
Non-apologetic
Nonsense.
It was like a week ago I went and saw Jelly Roll, right? This was insane. First time I saw Jelly Roll was like 2010, right? You know, we see Jelly Roll's progression on the charts. We see him winning all the VMAs. But to actually see that progression in person where there's like 8,000 to 10,000 people, everyone was singing along to every word. And it was all different walks of life. 8-year-old black kids singing along to it, all the way to like 70-year-old white racist biker looking dudes, you know, and everything in between. It was insane to see. You know, I can remember shows where we were the only people in the crowd, you know?
Like maybe 10, 12.
Yeah, there are times where it even wasn't that. And to see that progression in person is crazy. And before I say this next thing, I want to say that we adore Jelly Roll. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
My favorite artist hasn't changed since 2010, 2012, and that's Jelly Roll. But him tapping into this mainstream audience now is sort of a double-edged sword for his fans. So everybody's the biggest Jelly Roll fan. Right? Everybody's listened to him forever, and they know all of, you know, all this nonsense. And inside of that show, it was really highlighted. So I found like a 2-question scenario to just weed them out real quick, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, I love Jelly. Jelly's, I know everything he's done. And I'm like, hey, well, what's your favorite track from Deal or No Deal? And they're like, zip, 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 zip. And then so I'll jump 5-6 years. What do you like more? Sobriety Sucks or Addiction Kills? And they're, well, I know his new record and I know the one before. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you say you're a fan of, or the biggest fan or a longtime fan, and you only know 2021 and before, that is bananas.
Right.
But there was something special in Jelly even back then. And even if he had never crossed genres, I mean, I don't think how much I listened to him would have changed at all.
Right.
Now, it reminds me, and I thought, you know, we haven't really said this publicly, but I used to book Jelly Roll, Little White, all them. This is, like I say, around 2010, 2014, probably that period of time. So we had Jelly Roll's number. So me and this fella here, we'd get super hammered and we'd start prank calling people that we knew because we had an app called Text Plus or Call Plus.
Something like that. It was just a random number, different area code.
Yeah,
everything.
you could put like a state or a county and it would mirror from there. So we would hit up Jelly in the middle of the night, hammered, say we were promoters, and then make like crazy show requests until he denied it, right? Like we'd be like, you get a bonus if you perform more than 68% of the show with your shirt off. Or like, you know, you are limited to exactly 4.25 ounces of Patron. No more, but no less. You know, just weird, crazy stuff. Or like one time we said, this is a Christian show, so you must replace the word trap and dope with God. So it would have to be welcome to the God house. Well, you know, it's just retarded drunk stuff. And our conversations with them, they always, throughout the longevity of whiskey, they would always devolve into 2 words when we were talking to Jelly Roll underneath these fake identities. What were those 2 words?
Jelly belly.
Jelly belly. And bear in mind, there's no malicious thing here. I mean, we love Jelly Roll to death. We thought it was crazy, but sometimes it would work out to where we would, who was it? Was it him or who was it that we hit up and then we winded up just doing business with him, even though it was a prank call? Yeah, how did that go? Like, I don't remember.
Hey, it's your Oklahoma homie or something like that. And he's like, oh, what's up? Like he's got a homie in Oklahoma, I guess, or something.
He just has to say that, you know, like he remembers everyone.
And yeah, we said they're fucking with him shit. And yeah, it turned into doing like a collaboration album or some shit.
Well, maybe that's how I did the song with Little White. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was just drunken shenanigans.
We got price quotes and everything, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know if he'd remember it if we said something.
Probably
but
not.
Yeah, I can remember seeing him like one-on-one several times after that and just not mentioning it. You know what I mean? Because that was just drunken shenanigans, you know? It is kind of crazy, though, to think that if we're talking technically speaking, one of the biggest artists on the planet owes me $500. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it was really his management and shady deals for this one show. But, yeah, technically, Jelly Roll owes me $500. in honor of all of his success and everything he's been able to do, I thought we'd get a couple copies of the new Jelly Roll on vinyl. If you even have a way to play this, know how to play it, if you're even familiar with what this is. But if nothing else, you can put this on your mantle and tell all your friends how you're the biggest Jelly Roll fan ever. So we're giving one of these away. What we want to do is just subscribe to the channel and comment on any video so we know to add you in. And then we'll have the date in the description. It'll be like 2 or 4 weeks away, and we'll just draw a name live on the show. That's worked for us before. But Jelly Roll vinyls coming at you. If you're into that sort of thing, you can thank my dad because he did not want his copy. But yeah, I mean, as far as Jelly Roll goes, I mean, I think I can speak for everyone in this room, all of us, my pet monster, that we are so proud of you and the success you've had. And watching, I've watched a lot of underground artists' career grow, whether it be Tech or Hobson or whoever. And Jelly Roll's growth is beautiful. The way that he is captivating an entire multi-generations of people is just beautiful. And we wish you every bit of success that you want in this life, whether it be through your mainstream shenanigans or through the underground, and you can go pick up his album at Walmart now.
Right.
How ludicrous is that?
That's pretty fucking crazy.
It's pretty crazy, but it also makes me think, like, does he have to watch the way he acts now? Because Walmart's very limited on who they let. You know what I'm saying? So if he pulls some drunken shenanigans, does he now get ripped out of Walmart and lose multi-millions of revenue? That's the kind of stuff that worries me when an artist I like steps up into that world, But hey, what do? Jelly Roll's great. Listen to stuff that came out before 2020. I'm telling you, pop it in. Learn who High Roller is. Learn who Lily is. Learn about Struggle when he did Soundtrack to an Indictment. All right, we are out of here, but one thing is for sure.
Non-apologetic
Nonsense.